When you become pregnant, an organ known as the placenta forms in your uterus. The placenta connects the baby's body to your body, and it is responsible for nourishing and protecting the baby during pregnancy. The placenta also helps your body adapt to pregnancy. Let's have a look at what happens in the uterus when the baby and the placenta start to form. Like the baby, the placenta forms from the egg after it is fertilized by a sperm. The fertilized egg then divides many times to form the placenta and the baby. Like the baby, the placenta starts out very small. Both baby and placenta grow as pregnancy advances. The placenta grows bigger over the months of pregnancy to keep up with the needs of the growing baby. The placenta is shaped like a small cushion. One side is directly attached to the inside wall of the uterus, and the other side is attached to the baby by the umbilical cord. Now let's see what's going on inside the baby and the placenta. The baby's heart pumps the baby's blood, not just around the baby's body, but also through the umbilical cord into the placenta and back into the baby. The umbilical cord is a tube with big blood vessels that connects the baby to the placenta. Your blood also flows through the placenta, very close to the baby's blood, but the two blood streams remain separate and they never mix. As your blood flows into the placenta, it carries oxygen that is sent across the placenta into the baby's blood. Nutrients from the food that you eat when you're pregnant, such as carbohydrates, fats, minerals, proteins, and vitamins, are also in your bloodstream, and they travel across the placenta into the baby's blood. Waste products, such as carbon dioxide, that are produced by the baby are sent back through the umbilical cord and the placenta into your bloodstream so that your lungs and kidneys can dispose of them. Some harmful substances, such as alcohol and some medications, can cross the placenta into the baby's bloodstream too. The placenta prevents most bacteria and viruses from passing into the baby's blood, but some viruses can get through the placenta's barrier and reach the baby. Fortunately, antibodies made by your immune system also pass into the baby's blood, and they protect the baby from viruses and bacteria both during pregnancy and for months after the baby is born. The placenta communicates with both you and your baby. It produces hormones that help your body adapt to the pregnancy, including the hormone that is detected by pregnancy tests. This hormone also causes nausea, which is a sign of a healthy placenta. When the baby is fully grown and ready to be born, the placenta also produces hormones that help stimulate labor. During labor, the uterus contracts, pushing the baby out. A few minutes after the baby is born, the placenta separates from the wall of the uterus, and it is pushed out by more contractions, bringing the umbilical cord along with it. Together, the placenta and the umbilical cord are called the afterbirth. The umbilical cord is cut shortly after the placenta is delivered. There are many cultural practices surrounding the placenta. In many cultures, it is considered a living being or a protector of the child. For instance, some people bury it under a tree. If the parents do not want the placenta, it is usually disposed of as medical waste. Researchers at some hospitals also study the placenta, and if you choose to donate it after birth, your baby's placenta may help us learn more about this wonderful organ.